The Vacheron Constantin Chronometre Royal is, I think, one of the most masculine, elegant, and understated watches ever made by any manufacturer. I love these big, thick lugs, but I especially love the chronometer movement. The Chronometre Royal, in fact, was an observatory-rated, high-precision wristwatch, and we know this example, considered the most beautiful of the entire family, the 4907 from the early 50s, that it was made in yellow gold or pink gold. This here is the first ever white gold example to come to the market. How much did we quote on it? Well, I think a starting bid of 80,000 is appropriate, but it's very difficult to say what the first and only known is worth of its kind, because there won't be another one so soon that could give us an indication of what the real market value is. So this is a perfect watch for an auction where only a fair bidding process can establish the true value of this gem. Now, the watch that probably has had the most press coverage so far, to many, the most beautiful and valuable stainless steel time-only wristwatch in the world. It's the 530 reference by Patek Philippe in steel, large diameter, a perfect black lacquer dial with huge but really oversized Breguet numerals. This watch has been known through literature, but it's never been on the auction market. I think there's two things. First of all, I think we both agree, even though we can discuss taste as a personal matter, that it really works well. It's so rich, it's so well balanced, this dial. Very good contrast, the big numerals against the black lacquer dial. Of course, the color scheme is very sort of late Art Deco-y, but I think it also has to do with rarity. The 530 in steel are normally found with baton indexes, basically straight sticks for the hour markers. Very rarely we find Breguet numerals, but on white dials. The black dials are the rarest, the Breguet numerals are the rarest, and when you bring two uber rare elements together, in perfect condition, fresh to the market, I think you've got the perfect storm here. Now, you can buy for that amount of money a perpetual calendar, a chronograph, even a perpetual calendar chronograph, but there are 50 or 100 of them. This is the one and only known in the world, and I have to say that the buzz for this watch is quite considerable. Speaking of black dial and Breguet numerals, a watch that I remember when it was launched. It was launched in 1989. It was the 150th anniversary of Patek Philippe, and it's a reference 3974, at the time the first automatic, as self-finding, perpetual calendar wristwatch with minute repeating. At the time also Patek Philippe's most complicated wristwatch, until then made in series. It has a Hagman case. Jean-Pierre Hagman is considered by many the most distinguished and experienced case makers. And I can only guess why Patek Philippe went to Mr. Hagman, because he really masters case making at its best. And when it comes to minute repeaters, he can make a watch sound like if it was a Stradivarius. Unbelievable, the sound quality. Now, this model was made in yellow gold, pink gold, and exclusively in white gold and platinum, but this is the one and only in yellow gold I've ever come across that has a black lacquer dial, Breguet numerals, and here you can see underneath the center the Calatrava cross, the symbol of Patek Philippe. The watch is complete with two case backs. We have the glazed back on it, original certificate, and the certificate says Exécution spéciale, special execution. So it must have been a VIP client who had this wonderful idea to bring a design element that is known from an earlier generation into that highly complicated wristwatch, and it's the first time that any auction house has the privilege to offer it. We offer it at 400,000 Swiss francs, which is about where a regular yellow one with a white dial is currently trading. So we leave it to the market to decide what premium they would like to offer for this unique dial. So that we demonstrate horology is not just for an elite in terms of money, it's for an elite in terms of passion, scholarship, and enjoyment.